Tonight, growing fears as the search continues for a British tech mogul and 5 others missing after a luxury super yacht sank off the coast of Sicily. Now questions are swirling around the terrifying ocean phenomenon that could be behind the tragedy. This CCTV footage from a nearby restaurant captured the moment a freak storm struck the Sicilian coastal town of Porticello.
I think it was a strong orkan gust. Very strong. Very strong.
Strong winds snapping the mast of anchored super yacht the Basian, causing it to capsize and sink, with 12 tourists and 10 crew members on board.
They went flat on the water and then down. And after the storm was over, we noticed that the ship behind us was gone.
One person has since been found dead, while rescuers have saved 15 passengers, including a 1-year-old. Divers are still scouring nearby waters for the missing 6, among whom is billionaire tech tycoon Mike Lynch. Dubbed the British Bill Gates, he was recently acquitted in one of Silicon Valley's biggest ever fraud trials.
He has created 2 very successful tech businesses. There is no one like Mike Lynch that the UK has on the public stage.
Now, questions are turning to the weather phenomenon that appears to be responsible for the tragedy. A waterspout, essentially a tornado that forms over water, likely triggered by a recent spate of storms across Italy.
Basically, it is a rotating column of air over the ocean or any body of water. Winds from 2 different directions, they'll meet at a point, and then they get forced upwards as they can't go down into the land, and they get sucked up into the clouds.
There's a thing called a fair weather waterspout. That's type 1. Type 2 is the much more serious version, and it's essentially a tornado over the ocean. In the case of Sicily, this is definitely that stronger, more terrifying sort of storm.
The offshore twisters can reach wind speeds of more than 160 kilometres per hour, often wreaking havoc alongside large hail and frequent strikes of lightning. Some fear an uptick in waterspouts due to climate change, though the link is murky.
The warmer the atmosphere gets, the more moisture it can hold. Heat equals energy. More energy equals more force, bigger winds, plus we can hold more moisture. It makes these storms bigger and more dangerous.
But with a freak incident that saw 15 waterspouts across Italy, France and Spain in a single day last year, could more of these terrifying twisters be on the horizon?
Terrifying.
I had never heard of this until today.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
You're so helpless out there. If you see it coming, what do you do?
But they were quite close to shore.
That's the crazy thing, right?
The spout can come up. Oh.